What's good, y'all? We are back with another, not a reaction video today. Sad news for Texans fans. Hopkins got traded. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like, I feel this way. We can look at the pros, we can look at the cons. We can look at the good, we can look at the bad. If we start off by just dissecting it from the bad aspect, so we look at cons. Bill O'Brien, again, another decision that didn't make sense. Like last year, he traded Clowney for picks. He traded him away really for nothing. And then used the first rounder to get Kenny Stills, 2 first rounders, I think, if I'm not mistaken, to get Kenny Stills and Laramie Tunsil, which he could have just kept Dwayne Brown, who he traded to the Seahawks, I believe 2 or 3 years ago. So he could have kept Dwayne Brown, would have never had to trade for Laramie Tunsil, would have kept Clowney. I remember he traded Dwayne Brown for a corner that they ended up cutting after the season is over with, and Dwayne Brown is still with the Seahawks. That says a lot. But could have kept him. Would cut DJ Swearinger some years ago. I think they said Swearinger didn't want to play special teams, but he was a solid safety, bro. Very solid. They didn't want to bring back Andre Johnson, I think. Like towards the end of his career, that's why he ended up going to the Colts and the Titans. It's as a fan, bro, it's just keep going. It's the same stuff, bro. Just traded away Hopkins, didn't even get a first round pick for him. No disrespect to David Johnson, I like him. At the time, 3 years ago, before he was just injured so much, he was definitely one of my favorite running backs. Like, he reminded me more of Adrian Peterson than anybody. Like prime AP. He looked like prime AP. Like, he's running hard, running through people, just did everything. But he coming off of a season where he was injured again. And you traded him for a franchise player. Hopkins is a franchise player, bro. We can say top 3, arguably top 3 in his position right now. So I'm gonna say the best. Arguably top 3 in his position. For a player who's not even, like I said, no disrespect to DJ. I like him. But he's not even top 10 right now. Or 15. You could probably, it wasn't an even trade. Only way, we still on the con, so I'm not gonna even go to the good yet. But none of it makes sense. Alright, so we're gonna switch to the pros, I guess. The bright side, the optimistic side. They're gonna have to, with that second round pick, get a rookie who they can plug in that's gonna start day 1. That has to be what it is. They got a second round this year and a 4th round next year. Like, I would have got all my picks now, or if I would have got any picks in the future, they had to be seconds and first. Like, you just gave up a dude. Then I think David Johnson is making almost the same amount as Hopkins. So it's not like, I could see if Hopkins was making like 17, 18 million a year and DJ making 11. So you just clear some cap space. You ain't even clear cap space. They're making almost the same amount. It's just, but that second round pick definitely gonna have to be a day 1 starter for this trade to have made sense. And they're gonna have to sign a receiver in free agency. Let me see. Free agent wide receivers. They got Emmanuel Sanders, Devin Funchess, Paul Richardson, Amari Cooper. I think Amari's going back to Dallas. Randall Cobb, I think he's going back to Dallas. Roby Anderson. That's tough. I could see New York keeping Roby. Like, they don't have anybody else, like, as far as, like, oh, a number one receiver besides him. Josh Gordon still dealing with issues. I don't really see too many more. That's just, like, I could say number one, number two. If they could add another number two receiver in there, but I want somebody, you know, who's gonna make a. It's not a lot of names, bro. It's not a lot. Let me see. If I'm not mistaken, Stephon Diggs too. I don't see him on this list though. But they have to pick up to make this work. Because I'm gonna be honest, Hopkins is a good quarterback. Like I said, Hopkins. Watson, he's a good quarterback, bro. The way he plays is, even when receivers don't get open, he'll find them open. He makes that offense work. Like if you give Bill O'Brien a pocket quarterback, he's not gonna make it happen because he hasn't done it yet. All the way up until, I feel like when he did have a pocket quarterback, it was that team. Like the 2011 team. No, he wasn't. Was he coaching 2011? Because I feel like Schaub was there. That's when they had their best record. Was that Kubiak, one of Kubiak's last years? I can't remember. But it's like, for the most part, the team was really good. Like, they had Brian Cushing, Whitney Merciless, Antonio Smith on defense, Jonathan Joseph in his prime. I remember Glover Quinn was real balling at one point. He let go of Glover Quinn. Glover Quinn ended up going off and leading the league in interceptions. It's a lot of questionable stuff. I'm not a GM, so it is what it is. But like I said, for this to work, needs to sign a receiver to replace that void. Let me go back to Watson. Like I said, I feel like Watson can make it work. I'm not saying I feel like O'Brien can make it work. I feel like Watson can make it work. But it's just like, Will Fuller and Kenny Stills have had injuries in the past. David Johnson has had injuries in the past. Carlos Hyde has just came off a really good season. So like, what? They could have just re-signed Carlos Hyde for cheaper. They could have re-signed Carlos. He would not. I guarantee he would not have asked for $11 million a year. I don't know, man. But yeah, so they definitely would have to sign a receiver, draft a day one starter in the second round, and that's it really. I mean, somebody, I don't know, bro. That's the only way I can really see it working out. And being like, okay, that was an okay trade. Sign a receiver, draft a day one starter in the second round. Or just I don't know, man. It really wasn't worth it. It wasn't. Like, but that's my thoughts on it. Comment your thoughts below. That's what it is right now. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned, and stay blessed.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Yeah. Hey, Hall. Man amongst boys. I walk with the Lord. Gotta be careful what you say because your tongue is a sword. Why you speaking what I think and ain't no easy.